14 hard riddles, only the smartest 5% can crack. Now, if you know me, I was a honor roll student in high school, you know. A+ in English, A+ in psychology. You know, just great all over the field, man. So, you know, this ain't really nothing to me. Honestly, if we get the answer wrong, it's because they reworded it wrong or they said it wrong. But honestly, like, if I'm being serious, I shouldn't be getting any of these wrong. If I'm being serious. Let's get it.
Oliver was attacked in his flat and taken to the hospital. There are 4 suspects, all of them Oliver's neighbors. Wow, I'd find another apartment. Amelia said she'd been walking in the park since early morning. Henry explained he had been painting in his studio and had heard nothing. Jacob said he had been repairing his car. Sophia answered she'd been taking a bath for the past 3 hours. Look at these people's hands and try to figure out who's lying.
Wait, bro, y'all didn't give me no time, bro. Hold up. Y'all didn't give me no time. Bro, I'm trying to figure out the question, bro. Chill out. But, no, we're about to rewind that, bro. I was not ready, bro. I know you're not supposed to be pausing, but you feel me? He said, look at these people's hands. Okay.
These people's hands and try to figure out who's lying.
Who has the most... I don't even know their name. I don't know his name, but dude in the green. I don't know his name.
It's a bit strange that Jacob, who was repairing his car, and Henry, who was painting, both have such clean hands. But they could be wearing gloves. On the other hand, Sophia's hands and fingers don't have wrinkles. But it would be a natural skin reaction after 3 hours in a bathtub.
Exactly.
Sophia, you've been caught smooth-handed. The police found out there was a new smuggler in town. 3 people were under suspicion. Luna, a school bus driver, Jackson, a fire truck driver, and Daniel, an ambulance driver. All of them claimed to have been busy with their work since the very morning. Can you figure out who's the smuggler?
It's definitely the ambulance. It's definitely the ambulance.
Look at the car Daniel drives. On such vehicles, the word ambulance is normally written backward. It's done so that other drivers can instantly read the inverted word in their rearview mirrors. Well, it seems Daniel has given himself away. It was the day when Jacob was supposed to be discharged from the hospital. He had spent a couple of months there and underwent several surgeries. His doctor told him he was going to be fine. It was safe for Jacob to leave the hospital. But the guy didn't believe these promises. In low spirits, he walked home. On the way, he accidentally bumps into an elderly lady. She gets furious and started to shout at Jacob. But instead of arguing back, he hugged the woman and ran home. Why?
I mean, he don't want no problems. He just got out the hospital. He's not trying to get hurt again, bro. It's obvious. Like,
Jacob had hearing loss. He didn't believe his problem could be helped. But when he heard the woman shouting at him, he realized the doctor had told him the truth. Maybe the doctor should have shouted. Chloe stayed late at the office that day. When she was driving home, the woman was worn out. At one moment, she even started to doze off. That's when it happened. She spun off the road and crashed through the fence that was on her way. She couldn't control the car anymore. It slipped down a steep hill and ended up in a lake. Chloe couldn't move her arms. They were stuck. She couldn't undo her seatbelt or open the door. The car sank to the bottom of the lake. Was Chloe doomed? Rescuers arrived 3 hours later. The woman was still in the car, but she was alive. How did she survive?
First off, she didn't break the windows or anything. She didn't hop out the... I don't know how to... This damn timer gonna piss me off. She didn't resist. She didn't break any of the windows. She didn't try resisting to push out the car or nothing. I mean, it's a lot of pressure. End of the day, it's a lot of pressure coming in through the windows. So, say she broke the window, right? All that pressure from the water would have came in and like smacked her, but she didn't. You feel me, bro? I have an A in like psychology, bro. This is too easy, and science. Like it's obvious.
I don't understand why you even did this to yourself. This made you look so fucking stupid. This shit make you look so stupid.
After the car hit the bottom of the lake, the water only came up to Chloe's throat. It was a very shallow lake. Good thing, huh? It was Jack's birthday, and the fellow got a present he had been dreaming about for ages, a motorbike. The next morning, he rode his bike to college and left it at the parking lot. During lunchtime, Jack decided to check on his motorbike. Imagine his horror when he found out someone had broken the mirrors. The security guard told Jack only 3 other people had left his building in the afternoon. They were Owen and Sam, 2 best friends, and Layla, the girl who once liked Jack but got turned down by him. Owen said he and Sam had gone to the campus cafe to get sandwiches for lunch.
It was the girl, bro.
Sam confirmed this.
It was the girl, bro.
He then added the bike could have been damaged by Layla out of revenge. But Layla told Jack her mother had visited her and they had spent 2 hours together. So, who's lying?
Wait. See, this where you gotta pay attention to these riddles, bro. Look, watch this, watch this. I'm about to crack it right here. Watch this. Watch this.
The fellow got a present he had been dreaming about for ages, a motorbike. The next morning, he rode his bike to college and left it at the parking lot. During lunchtime, Jack decided to check on his motorbike. Imagine his horror when he found out someone had broken the mirrors. The security guard told Jack only 3 other people had left his building in the afternoon. They were Owen and Sam, 2 best friends, and Layla, the girl who once liked Jack but got turned down by him. Owen said he and Sam had gone to the campus cafe to get sandwiches for lunch. Sam confirmed this. He then added the bike could have been damaged by Layla out of revenge. But Layla told Jack her mother had visited her and they had spent 2 hours
together. See, they want you to say
together.
Layla, but it's obviously Jack and Sam.
Lying?
Like, they want you to say her because obviously, you know, she doesn't have any proof. It's obviously the guys, bro.
Owen has a paper bag with food delivery written on it. It means the guys ordered their lunch, not bought it in the cafe. They broke Jack's mirrors and tried to frame Layla.
What did
Not
I
a
say?
good reflection
What
on
did I
them,
say?
huh? Detective Taylor was chasing a dangerous criminal. Suddenly, the man entered a hospital. Oh no, there are hundreds of rooms there. Luckily, it was raining, and the criminal left footprints on the hospital floor. The detective followed them and got into a small room. There were 3 people there, all covered in bandages from head to toe. But one of them was a fake patient. Who?
This one, the left. It's the left. All the way to the left.
It was the dude in the middle. He didn't even have a medical chart next to his bed.
Oh,
Very quick job on the bandages, though.
They got me there. I didn't see. See, I saw the bags. Let me show y'all what I saw. Look, I didn't see this. The first thing I saw was this right here, these bags.
Oh,
so I obviously thought it was the one dude. Whoever that was, thank you for the follow, man. But yeah, I didn't even see that, bro. Like, you know, I thought since the bag, you know, it's just obvious, you know. Let's get back into it, man.
It was the dude in the middle. He didn't even have a medical
Shout out
chart
that boy
next to his
Stargazer,
bed.
man.
Very quick job on the bandages, though. The CEO of a large company called the police. He was sure that one of his employees, Victoria, had stolen a memory card with secret information. She was going to sell it to their competitors. The police arrived at Victoria's house, but the woman didn't let them in without a warrant. The officers had to leave to get all the necessary papers. By the time they were back,
Yeah, she's gone.
Victoria had already been sitting in her car, ready to drive off. The police officers arrested the woman. They searched her car and clothes, but found nothing. And then, when they were about to give up, one of the detectives realized where Victoria kept the memory card. Can you figure it out?
In her hand. She kept it in her hand. You see how her fist is closed?
When the police first came to her, the woman had her hair down. But after that, Victoria changed her hairstyle.
Oh.
The memory card is in her bun. Yep, Victoria and her sticky bun.
Alright, I gotta pay
Michael
close
was going
attention.
home from the gym when everything went black. When he regained consciousness, he found out he was in a locked room.
What the?
Next to the door, there was a computer with a keyboard. On the screen, there was a riddle. Michael had to write the correct answer and the door would open. The riddle went like this. It makes two people out of one. What is it? Michael typed the needed word and the door opened. He was free to go. What was the answer?
It makes two people out of one. What is it? A human.
Alright, bro. I'm about to click off this video, bro.
Obviously.
It's a mirror. Oh, I was guessing a buzzsaw, but this one is better and not as messy. Two best friends, Emily and Luna, came to a popular and expensive hair salon. At first, the administrator told the girls they had just one available hairstylist. But after making a phone call, she happily announced she had found another hairdresser. Emily and Luna could have their hair done at the same time. But in the process, it dawned on the girls that one of the hairstylists was fake. Which one?
It's the one on the left. What's the one on the right?
Both hairstylists are using regular scissors, but instead of hairspray, the one on the left is holding a can of bug spray.
Yep, I told you, it's the one on the left.
That's a big clue right there.
I told you.
A man on a bike grabbed Sarah's bag with all her documents, money, and smartphone and sped off. The only way the girl can get her bag back is by taking someone's car and driving after the criminal. There are 3 vehicles parked nearby. Which one can Sarah break into and drive off, borrow?
See, they want you to say the guy on the left, but obviously we got to get the one on the right since the camera is facing that way.
Yeah, how the fuck you know this? How? Hold on, bro. How?
The brown car.
A man is sitting in the blue car. That's no good. If she decides to take the red car, CCTV will spot her. Her only option is the brown vehicle. Oh, and
hey,
Sarah,
psychology,
don't forget to
man.
return the wheels when you get your bag back. Otherwise, you'll
Bro,
be grand
it's
theft
too easy,
Sarah.
bro.
Mary and her younger brother Alex were mushroom hunting in the forest. Wait, mushroom hunting? What do? Sneak up on them so they don't escape?
Like, what the heck?
Anyway, they started to quarrel. Alex got angry and ran away. After several minutes, Mary rushed after him. She was still fuming, but also worried. Soon, the girl reached a small river. A man was sitting on the shore. Did you see a teenager here? Mary asked. Yep, he's just taken a boat and made it to the other side. But Mary didn't believe the man. Why?
Because the thing is sitting right there, bro. Like, how stupid do y'all think I am? The paddles are sitting right there. And the boat's on the other side. She's lying. I mean, he's lying.
The boat is indeed on the other side, but the paddles are lying next to the man. How could the boy cross the river without them? So, where's Alex? Kidnapped by the escaped mushrooms? We may never know. Ella came to a party that took place in her best friend's house. It was a riddle party. All the guests had to crack mysteries and participate in different challenges. Ella's task was to get out of a locked room in the basement. The girl was blindfolded, taken downstairs, and left alone. After pulling the piece of cloth off her eyes, Ella noticed the door had a code lock. She also spotted a sheet of paper lying on the floor next to the door. There were 4 flowers drawn there. Ella looked at them for a while and entered the correct code. The door opened and the girl joined the party. So, what was the code?
The code was the numbers, right? What do you call them things? Hold on. The freaking, I can't even say it, bro. These things, what the fuck do you call them, bro? What do you call these? Like the leaves of the flower. What do you call them, bro? I forget, but it's that. 1, 2, yeah. See, yeah.
On each flower.
The petals,
was
petals.
5, 7, 4, 8.
Bro, I was about to say pellets,
Carter
bro. That's
was
why I ain't say
visiting
nothing.
his friend Mateo, who lived in another city. Mateo loved riddles. In the evening, he challenged Carter to get the key to the guest room where the guy was supposed to be sleeping. Mateo dropped the key in the bucket filled with cold water and told Carter to get it. But he couldn't touch the water or use anything to pull the key out. That night, Carter slept in the guest room. How did he get the key?
How did he get the key?
How did he get the key out? That night, Carter slept in the guest room. How did he get the key?
He got it with his like mouth because his hair is like messed up.
He put the bucket over a fire. The water started to boil and soon evaporated. After that, Carter picked the key up. Mateo was steamed. Nora was an insurance agent. Once, her client called her early in the morning. The woman was in tears. At night, someone had broken into her house. By the time the woman had enough courage to go downstairs, the thief had already taken all the valuables. When she looked out of the window, the man was running away. "Do you remember what he looked like?" Nora asked. The client answered, "It was still dark outside. I understood it was a man, tall and thin. He had dark hair and was wearing a V-neck t-shirt." Nora immediately realized her client had staged the burglary. How did she figure it out?
Because she knew everything he was wearing. Like, how are you gonna dark hair? You feel me? Like V-neck. How do you know he has a like? Come on.
It was dark, and the man was
How do you know what he
running
has
away from the
on
client's
if it's
house.
dark?
Then how could the woman see he was wearing a V-neck t-shirt?
Like I
Beats me.
Yeah. Like I'm just too smart at this, bro. I'm just too smart at this. This is crazy. I honestly don't think that I can be beating these riddles. This is crazy.